are you, man?
It's been a busy day, I would say. Because me and Drew were working on that video that I'm going to be dropping. And literally, we told Renee, we're like, well, I, in order for me to finish my video, I needed that to drop. And so Renee was like, all right, cool, I'll drop it. And then like literally right when that happened, like I saw that you're going to be doing a live stream. I'm like, oh shit.
You know, I wasn't going to let that just sit out there.
I know. I'm like, and then I told Renee and she's like, oh, like, and then I had to tell Drew, I'm like, all right, so we're going to stop what we're doing right now. The live stream's going to happen. We got to watch because we might use some of this, and we're going to be back on it again tomorrow. So, which it's going to be the last video that I will do on my channel. However, I might know some other people that might be covering stuff, but I can't, may or may not. I don't know, to be honest with you.
As long as we can keep talking about me, I'm going to keep cutting videos on him.
You know, and he should know that. Like, he should.
I don't care.
Renee knows that. Everybody knows it. And he thinks he's going to shut us up. He thinks he's going to shut you up. He thinks he's going to shut me up. He thinks he's going to shut Renee up. Like, he thinks he's going to shut Francis up.
Oh, no. No. I mean, he made a lot of out of line comments about everybody, basically.
It's all of this just proves he never knew any of us. He doesn't know us. He's
been on the stream for 2 years. He's been helping me grow my channel. He's seen you guys. He's interacted with you guys. What do you mean?
He doesn't know us. He never even knew Drew. He never knew any of us. He never took the time to get to know us, and he never realized the friendships that we all actually formed, you know, while he's just over there talking trash about Unworthy and this and that, and I'm going to be the new big thing. Like, he was too busy with all of that garbage to actually like take advice from all the content creators that were trying to help him, because there were a lot of them, or to notice, hey, there's actually a lot of friendship. Like, people actually care about each other. Like, we all mess with each other. We all meme each other. We all joke around. Look at all these other people getting along. Francis has said it before. Me and Francis went at it. Me and Francis are cool. If I don't hear from her, yeah, she said it. Like, I'll hit her up. Hey, are you okay? Is everything cool? You know, you do this. You've done the same thing for me, Henry.
Oh, hell yeah. You're like, I'm sick. I'm like, yo, we're done.
Dude, are you okay? Like, we actually do check on each other, and we do talk to each other. What does he do? Just gather information, waiting for the right moment to use it against the people that are closest to him. That's not a friend.
Snake.
That's all I got.
All right.
Like, whatever.
It's all right. Look, I'll hey, if you think of something else, let me know. All right.
Right.
All right. Let's go.
All
right. Why am I awake? Matt Fisher.
First of all, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Matt.
My voice is kind of low because I fell asleep with my mother's listening to this, and I was in and out of being asleep when all of a sudden I woke up to Renee screaming, and I went, "Oh, Renee got mad. Okay, so here I am." Alex, because I'm not going to call you Rican anymore. Your name is Alex. because code names belong to people who actually belong on this channel. Alex, I don't hate you. I know I may have called you a motherfucker like 12 times when you decided to drop info about that secret powwow we had, but I don't hate you. I want to see you get better, but I don't think he can. There's a certain level of mental illness that I know that I've seen, where some people are just too far into the weeds to really even want help. Like, he says he wants help. He says he wants to get better. I think he's happy where he is.
Oh, 100%, man.
I like, he's happy doing this. And then because this way he can play the victim. If he gets better, it's not about him anymore.
I don't see an app for that. You'll need to download one.
That's my mother's iPad. It talks occasionally. Sorry. So he's happy where he's at. I'm honest to God surprised, because I was part of that group that I shall still not name drop people from, even though they have been named. I'm honest to God surprised he hasn't dropped my name in some way, shape, or form. I really am, because I'm the only one that he's not come after, which I'm shocked. But hey, I'm here if you want to drag me. My shit's all in public, so I have nothing. So yeah, so that's where we're at. Henry, let's just run this down just so we can get this out of Regan's way. You're a hate monger. You're a cult leader. You incite violence, apparently. You're a bad dad. And frankly, Henry, this is shocking to me. But I didn't know that you were black. I'm just saying. So,
breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. Henry Louise Resilient is black. You all have a very good night. I wish you good luck. And at this very late, or for some of us early hour, stay resilient, bitches. And what the hell? Brent, I want to hear what you have to say about this. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth, because the last thing I want to hear is your voice at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I want to hear what Brent has to say about this. So Brent came up, Fairy Dog came up, Regan came up, Austin came up, Karen Ashley came up, anybody who's being stupid, cam the fuck up. Goodbye.
All right, we got a line skipper. We got the show sponsor coming up. Eric, he waits. God damn, bro. When we saw you last, that beard was not there.
Oh, yes, sir. It's here now, brother.
No shave November, or are you just bearding it out?
I'm just bearding it out. I'm entering my whimsical wizard era.
Holy, now look, man. First off, thank you so much for sponsoring the show. Thank you for all the memberships. I appreciate that generosity so much, man. Just want to say thank you for that first. Now,
you're welcome, sir.
What do you think about Regan crashing out?
Man, it's a shame. I'd say, like, that's definitely not the best way to be, for sure. I don't know if anyone's ever been at that point, because you can go from hero to zero real quick. So I hope he takes his time to recollect, reevaluate, take a moment, catch your breath. And that's not the best way to be, especially when you're bringing in other people's children into the mix. Not a good look. It's not a good look. So I would just say, just like Renee said, just take a break and reevaluate, reflect, and then maybe come back on and own up to it, make a couple apologies, several apologies if you need to, and then it's up to the platform, and let's say if it's you, he needs to come on. Oh, he owes you an apology.
I don't want no apology, man. I don't want no apology. He can save it. He can save it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just a shame. I really hated to hear all that because I take care of my grandmother,
Yep,
so
I
I
remember.
try to take care, of her basically 24/7, but I'm trying to catch all your live streams that I can, and sometimes I'll see people talking a good game, and then next time I come on, they're crashing out. So
I never would have predicted this when the first time he came on, man. Never would have
yeah,
predicted it. He came on so happy to be here, all that, and then one disagreement about how I run the court, and next thing you
hmm
know, crashing out. Now you
yeah,
want to take pictures of me and my daughter.
yeah,
Wild. And I'm happy she put that out because I mean I was told about it in real time when it happened, but like hearing it, you just be like, wow, he is really as off his rocker as everyone has said he was. So it was just like it was just mind boggling. And now people see well, like, hey, when my daughter come down, even though she wants to be on screen, I don't put her on screen.
right.
So, but crazy, man. What else you got, Eric, man?
Well, not too much. I just wanted to say, like the stream, and yeah, I think pretty much we have well, I say you have a really good crowd of people. Uh, Everyone's really polite in the chat for the most part. There's only a handful, and the moderators pretty much handle all that. And I don't even know how I became one. I really don't, to be honest, but I'm just doing my best.
The moderators are chosen are by people who want to see the channel grow. Okay, the people who invest in the channel tend to be the mods, the people I trust. Okay, so if you're a mod, chances are I trust you. I trust you're not going to block everybody. I trust that you're going to be fair, things like that. That's how I chose my mods. Now, some people they do it way different. Whoever they like the most that day get a mod, and some people just be like, I'm not. No one gets a mod. No one is a mod. Everyone does it different.
Mhm.
But thank you so much, Eric, man. Appreciate you. Hopefully you and your grandma is doing well. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, she's 85, diabetic. I'm just doing my best to take care of her. I thought I'd give Dust a break because he's always dropping subs. I thought I'd just,
Hey,
sit back
man.
and relax, Dust, enjoy the stream.
Hey, love to hear it, man. Thank you, Eric, again, man. All right, I got
Yes,
it.
sir.
All right, thank you. That was Eric, everybody. Giving Dust a break. All right, who did I say next? We have Janara. What up, Janara?
Hello.
Hola. How are you?
Yeah, I'm so baffled by Ricky's behavior.
You do?
That was me as Renee. I would have done worse than what Renee have done.
Ooh, worse than what Renee have done.
Renee shouldn't have to tolerate that behavior.
Yeah.
Then she have to cuss him out and call him all kind of names because Rican is disrespecting her, especially towards women. He's done that to April, Francis,
Melissa.
Melissa,
Yep.
and Renee.
Francis should come up.
You say?
I said Francis should come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to say that it's going good. No one's picking on me. No trolls.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I like
Okay, good. Smooth night for you. Smooth night.
it. Me and Billy is having a blessed day. No one's picking on us.
Good, man.
I don't want to stress out because it's bad for the pregnancy.
I'm happy it's been a pleasurable experience, okay? But look, I got to drop you down, Janara. I got Shawn and I got Andrew. Hopefully Andrew got better internet this time.
Okay.
All right?
Billy said hi.
All right. Cool. Billy said hi, everybody. That was Janara. Thank you. All right, Shawn, I want to fight Rika and Rhea. Oh, and then Andrew. I got you, Swaney.
See, what mind boggles me, man, is I stopped watching the videos for a while, your videos, but I go back and watch them because I didn't have enough time in the day to sit here so I could come up or whatever. And when I left, Rican was still a part of the community. And so what mind boggles me is I come back and it's like this, like, just for the record, that last comment that I made for him to eat a dick and die, I never want to see anything happen to anybody like that. So for the record, I don't want nothing to happen to him. Just so he knows, that's not an apology, because I don't apologize for anything I said but that, because I feel like that was over the top.
Okay.
But, you know, it just mind boggles me because, you know, it's just a person that is supposed to be a part of the community. And it's like, damn, I don't understand where things went wrong. Like there's other ways to handle it. Like you said, you don't got him blocked on Discord. Like, why don't he just reach out to you and try to make things right? Like, try to, you know what I mean? Like,
it's no making it right. He went too far. He's too far gone.
And I get that.
He probably could have made it right, like before the whole "I want to take pictures of you" and thinking he know where I stay at, stuff like that.
And you're bringing somebody else's kids in it. He needs to put himself in your shoes. What would happen if somebody was doing the same thing to him? Like, honestly, it's that's not a jab at you either, Rican. I'm just saying you should put yourself in Henry's shoes. Understand y'all got beef and stuff, but there's other ways you can handle it besides trying to put a threat of violence on somebody, because it's, at the end of the day, how would you feel if you was in the same shoes as Henry? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
so I mean, I'm trying to not say too much because, as you know, Tuesdays,
you'll be on Renee's stream.
So I ain't trying to say too much. If you want, you can reach out to Renee or whatever, and if you want to come on there with me, that's fine. I just don't want to come on there with Rican, because I don't want to end up saying something more and have it escalate.
No, so I'm good, Shawn. But thank you for coming up, man. I got a couple more people, so I can try to get out of here by 3:00. All right.
All right, you stay up.
All right, Andrew Swaney.
Hey, how's it going?
Great, man. That internet is crisp. I see again.
Yep, doing the 5G.
Okay, what do you think of your boy Rican Ranger crashing out again?
I just can't believe that he's now going after you and your daughter. It's like the whole Sniper Wolf versus Jacksepticeye. Like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of your house. Like,
yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, this is my first true, I guess, credible online threat, if you will.
Yeah, and he claims that JDF was his hero, but he's acting more like ASJ.
Oh, all that stuff that, all that virtue signaling he be doing is just to incite some type of emotion. He don't believe in the stuff that he says he does. Now it's like, oh, it's all about the street code. I'm gonna take a picture of him coming out the ice cream shop with his daughter. He can't keep getting away with laughing at me on the internet, calling me homeless. If you're homeless, just say you're homeless. But it is what it is.
But he has money to buy weed.
As we saw with the peach or mango white owls, like, bro, he's cooked.
Well, I don't have money for rent, but I can go buy weed.
Exactly. But I'm happy she put it out now. People can see him for who he truly is.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And we got Brent, the Trader Pham, in the background. Trader over there going on Renee channel. How dare you, Brent? You know you signed an exclusive deal with the Resilient Army to be my content machine. And how dare you give content to Renee? And you too, Drew. I see you back there. All right, Andrew, I'm going to let you go, man.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Now, which person should I bring up? Drew, or should I bring up Brent, the Trader, who was on Renee's channel today, talking God knows what about me, hurting my feelings. Okay. It's, causing me real problems. All right, let's bring up Brent first, then Drew, then answer, then we out. All right, everybody. I don't even have his theme music loaded. Now, what do you have to say for yourself going on Renee's channel talking dirt about me?
Did she upload it?
Yep, she did.
Oh, she did? Okay, she uploaded the video. Okay,
she shared it with me. How you feel? Like, what gives you the right to go in there and just say what you said about me?
Well, it's facts over feelings, and you're not. I go on different. People are asking me to. After I mentioned the David Yost thing, they're asking me to go on their channel too. There's other people as well. So you don't own the rights to.
We had a
to the Brent Pham content
Brent.
machine.
We had a contract. You were only to help me grow my channel, and now you're being a traitor. Okay, I made you. I can break you. Okay, I remember that. Remember that. Remember it. All right. Everyone knows that. I made Brent. I can break Brent at any time. Rican Ranger told me that.
Oh, did he say that? Okay.
So what do you think about him crashing out on me, per se?
I mean, you've made multiple videos him crash. I mean, it's the same story over and over. I had to stop. Like I pushed I would watch the middle, and then he was something about threatening you. I was like, I will not watch this.
He threatened me with violence.
Are you threatening
me
with violence?
And that's not a.
He said he would do the time for the crime.
Okay. We need to avoid that type of language because it's not appropriate in any context.
How dare you speak to me that
way? And we need to focus on what we say, not just because you don't like something. Like if Regan doesn't like what you're saying, you shouldn't do that because it's not. If you don't like Henry trolling you, then first of all, he needs to understand that Henry is allowed to say whatever he wants, and if you don't like it, then you have to grow a thick skin because he's gonna say Henry's gonna. I think Renee said his multiple. Henry's gonna be Henry. Or something like that. Not the exact words, but Henry's going to be Henry. And you just have to take what he says. If you don't like it, come with facts. If you don't like what he says, come with facts. Come with if Henry says something that's not true, come with facts. But don't try to. He has an opinion. He has an opinion, and he just has to accept that, and he has a hard time doing that, and that's what's causing him to crash out. It's not appropriate. I don't think. I mean, I've heard some of it, and then I just had to turn it off because it was pretty crazy. I mean, I didn't think he'd be. I knew he was crashing out, but it wasn't that bad. And it's kind of like I see this poll, and I'm thinking to myself, no. You pushing a person down to the ground, that is more clownish behavior. I don't care if you hate Rican, what he said on the stream tonight, but actually doing a physical assault of someone, that's more clownish behavior. That poll is recency bias. And it's, in my opinion, it's just like, you guys know Rican more personally, so you guys are more inclined to think that what he's doing is more clownish. But no, in my opinion, what Hector David Jr. did was absolutely bullshit, and it's more clownish, in my opinion. So I just want to, because yeah.
All right. Well, there's Brent Pham's take, guys. Brent is blowing up. What's up with the video? I'll say, hey, send me the David Yost video. I sent you an email.
Oh yeah. When I saw it, my personal, when the video was deleted, it got all, like, the videos I deleted also got recovered. So I have to work on deleting my the stuff I deleted that's personal to me that I don't want to show on your channel.
If you got people like in leather suits crushing your balls, I'll cut that out. I'm only interested in the David Yost stuff. All right. Like I can edit, like I can edit or whatever. I can edit all the personal stuff out. But if it's like you getting your balls crushed, I can edit it out. All right, I won't make copies or anything like that. I won't put it on stream because obviously I'll get demonetized. But
right, but I'll make sure that the parts I'll keep like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after, because people want to hear the conversation where he turns the camera, because he does turn the camera, so I see that he turns the camera away. So I'll make sure to keep the 5 minutes before that interaction. So people are going to be more like, oh, he's signing autographs, but I want to make sure that people believe that the context of what people want to see is there.
Brent. Now we're here.
Right.
So hit me.
But
with
me
that.
but me like testing out the camera in the hallway, or me the camera being on in the bathroom before and then I
what?
No, because at the convention center. At the convention center, but I left the camera on. I see the camera on. And I was like, oh, I need to turn it off. You all those things. I delete all those. So
wait. You had the camera on in the bathroom?
No, I was testing out the camera, and then right before I opened the door to go to the public restroom, I realized the door was the camera was still rolling. So I turn it off and delete it.
Right.
Okay.
We got him, guys. We got a self-report right here.
Self-reported. Okay, sure.
Anything else, Brent? Anything else?
So I went on Renee's channel, and she was great. I mean, she was we had a pretty good time. I mean, she had some very we couldn't go into depth because apparently she was trying to keep a schedule. But yeah, I talked to Kenny. He apologized. He said that I said he lied, and then he looked back at the video and said that he made a mistake. So that was good on his part. Yeah. And then and you saw the whole video of Henry, so you know what I discussed.
I never saw the video, guys. You see how I just got him? I didn't see the video.
Right. But you will. She will upload it, right?
Sure, at some point, I imagine. Yeah.
At some point, she'll upload it, and then yeah, it's a good watch. She's very entertaining.
Okay.
And quite resilient, in my opinion.
Oh. Okay.
In terms of her patience, I mean, patience, resilience, they're synonyms, right?
Sure. Today. Sure. Patience, resilience, yeah. Same thing,
right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. But thank you for coming up. Make sure you send me that goddamn video, all right? I got to talk to somebody.
Okay, sure.
All right, enjoy.
5 minutes before, 5 minutes after the conversation. That should be enough, right? Like,
yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So people won't accuse me of out of context because that accusation is a bunch of bullshit. Because
okay, I might have left
I'll
something
explain
out of
if people still want to say, "Oh, you deleted the part where Brent. I was driving in the car." Like all the videos that were deleted were recovered, so it's all in a bunch of jumble. And people want to see that stuff. If you're gonna accuse me of out of context, that bullshit argument, then whatever, that's fine. I'm gonna delete those videos because as you know, Henry, you're concerned about your personal stuff, and you don't want that to be published. And I saw the part where Rick was discussing that briefly. I hope you understand. If people are going to say, "Oh, you deleted it, you left out context," of course I did. So stop with that bullshit argument, and then I'll just provide the video to you 5 minutes before, and then the conversation after. That should be enough.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Brent.
All right.
Peace. All right, Drew Danger. Mister, I got the photos on Drew. He's
oh my
gay.
Gosh. Pull up those photos.
You want them up? Oh,
yeah,
God.
Of course I do.
All right.
I'm gonna explain to everybody, and then you guys are gonna get what happened here.
Give me a second.
He thought he had something on me. He asked about what it was like for me growing up. So I explained to him that I was a part of the punk rock scene. So I played in a band, played guitar, Les Paul, owned 2 of them. That's what I did when I was younger. Okay. I enjoyed it. My favorite band is The Damned. I saw them this summer, and as you can see, they autographed my album. They are one of the original bands from 1976. England's finest punk rock band before the Sex Pistols. Okay, I am the real deal punk rocker, not the poser. I did it for real. Okay, that's me and my friend Bones, and that's the picture he's talking about, where he says I'm apparently looking at Bones's crotch. But as you can see, Bones is freaking tall, and his arm is heavy as heck. So when I was leaning, I was like, "Oh shoot, man, your arm's freaking heavy."
Look at
Does it look like I'm looking that far down?
He got the comb over, y'all.
That was my hairstyle back then.
Is that a perm? Is that a perm?
I had a flat iron, little hottie. It was straight. Yeah, I had gotten my hair straightened, and I had a flat iron.
All right,
but yes.
Here go another one. Got him with the snow bunny. Got him.
That's my best friend's wife.
Got him.
Where do white women But that's what I look like.
Get back. Hold on.
Yeah, sure, man.
Hold on, my daughter trying to stop.
I know how it is.
Hold on. Girl, stop. All right, come on. I saw you trying to sneak on camera. All right, there you go. Keep going, Drew.
Yeah, it's my best friend's wife at the same get together. This was when I was 19. And still playing and did that. So yeah, I dressed a certain way, a certain part. That's just what it was. Does it mean I'm homosexual? No. Does it mean anything like that? Absolutely not. I just played in a band that you dressed a certain way. You know, if you were James Brown fan, you know, you wore some tight jeans and had a hot pressing comb, you know, you know what I mean? Like you were Earth, Wind and Fire. You wore the sequin outfits with the shirt all open. This is what people wore at the time. Those are buddies of mine in the punk rock scene at the Virus concert back in 2005, I believe. So we're all hanging out. That's what we did. This is Southern California, one of the homelands of the punk rock scene. You know, surfing, skateboarding, punk rock kind of went hand in hand. And I did all three. And that's what I did, man. You know, nothing weird about it. But Rican's problem was he was so weirded out because he wasn't used to seeing stuff like that. Yeah. He's not used to music like that. So he was like, oh, this is weird. And me and Renee were just laughing. I told her stories about, you know, buildings on fire and trying to grab my guitar equipment, stuff like that. And she thought it was great. And I was like, yeah, they're great memories. They're fond memories that I have. But he thought it was weird. He's like, no, man, that's not hip hop. That's not cool. That's not that. But I'll say this, Rican, listen very carefully. What did Puff Daddy get busted for? What are all these rappers getting busted for? Right? What are they all getting busted for? What is it? What are these Justin Bieber kids and everybody crying about that happened to them? Which is sad. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just saying it was sad. But what happened? Okay, then.
Yeah.
So what was going on there? Okay. I wasn't at parties like that. I wasn't. And if I wasn't something like that, I walked myself out the door.
No freak offs for you, Drew?
No. I walked myself out the door. So that's the thing about it. He thought it was weird. He was like, man, that's weird. Why are you dressing like that? Why are you that? Because it bothered him. That's why he feels like it's going to use it, because it bothers him. But it doesn't bother me. It's part of my history. There's nothing weird about it. I like punk rock music. I like rock music in general. That's what I did. You know, I even had really long hair like Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
Not Nikki Sixx. Stop.
Yes. There's a picture where I was Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue for Halloween. I had the white makeup on. I had the scars from Motley Crue they used to wear. My hair was like way teased up and everything. Yeah, man.
Not the hair teased up.
I did, man. I had teased up. I had a sleeveless band t-shirt. I had the leather pants on. I was Nikki Sixx for Halloween. So that's what I did. A buddy of mine was Tommy Lee, and I was Nikki Sixx. So that's what we did. So it was okay. Didn't mean we're homosexuals. That's just we were just having a good time on Halloween. We were fans of the original Motley Crue when they did the Shout of the Devil album. That was great. So that was what it was, man. He tried to make it much bigger, thought he had something over my head, and I'm laughing because those pictures have been on MySpace.
Oh, not
Facebook.
MySpace.
Yeah, that's how far back this goes, man. This was back in 2003 when this happened. So yeah, it goes back to MySpace and all that stuff like that. The pictures all over the place. Anybody that was a friend of mine, especially back then in the punk rock scene, they got a million pictures of me playing on stage with my guitar, playing acoustic on a couch, you know, playing acoustic setting. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're all over the place. Heck, my mom has photos of me back then like that. I mean, that's just what it was at that time. Doc Martens, biker jacket, sleeveless shirt, you know, headband, Ray-Ban big sunglasses, without the sunglasses, you know, light makeup. That's what you wore. That's just what it was.
All right.
Anybody that was around it knew that.
So these photos he was trying to use against you. But
he was trying to use against you.
How do you feel about him crashing out, man?
Okay. Now, first off, let me start with this. Do you know what shirt this is?
Amity Island? No.
Do you know what's on this hat?
The hat's out the Amity Island Surf Shop.
Right? Look at the top of the hat.
Jaws?
Amity Island is the island that they were on when they were in Jaws, 1975, right? So, as everybody pointed out, the snake, Rican's a shark. That's why I'm wearing this.
Oh.
Because he majorly tried to sell all of us out. Okay? He's a shark. So, to answer your question even further, what do I think about his crash out? Rican has crashed out before because I've dealt with them a couple times. And like a person that was trying to help him. See, the thing about Rican was he was a student. I was the teacher because there was a lot he had to learn, a lot missing out of his life. I took the time out and I tried to help him because I saw a young guy, my dad wasn't the greatest, but I learned from really great fathers and stuff. So I tried to help teach him. And Rican was always crashing out, always getting upset with people, always having fights with people in and out of the court, in and out of the chat. I would go in and fix it. Unworthy in him. I had to fix that. That was the whole thing. Unworthy came on camera because I spent time getting to know Unworthy. Rican didn't do that. Not at all. Rican didn't get on and talk to him until we actually did the interview. Okay? I talked with Jordan before.
Right. Yeah. For like 3 or 4 hours or something. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like, this is what I'm saying is like, he was always crashing out, always getting upset, always mad, couldn't control his temper, can't control his anger, blamed it on him being Puerto Rican instead of him just being a human being that did not and does not control his anger. That's the problem. He can't do business with people. My job was to teach him how to do business with people, how to blend in with society correctly, and how to be a good, upstanding young man, and how to be a good father and those things, because that is something that I pride myself on and work very hard to be.
Right.
And be a great husband. Been married 13 years. I work at it. I work really hard. Okay. But I put in the work, and my wife, my son think I'm amazing. Why? Because I've earned that respect. Okay. I was trying to teach him that stuff. But you know what he did? He spit in my face. He smacked my hand when he decided to do this stuff. Yes, we had an intervention. There was a group of us, as you all know. I put that together so we could all sit down and tell him, look, we care about you. And it all started with this. You need to get help, man. You need to get help. You need to figure out some things. Okay. You want to do this project? Okay, here we go. People are trying to believe in him, trying to see where he's coming from. And he freaking crashed out on there. Okay. And lost it on everybody.
How did I become the focus of that group?
Hey, it was my turn to speak.
The only sorry, sunshine.
Go ahead. Don't worry.
The only reason why you became the focus at any time is because you run this channel. And anything that happens on this channel, he puts you in a level of responsibility for. Okay? That's how this whole thing happened. Okay? Dust released a video, which he didn't even talk about these girls. It's all comedy spoof. He didn't release any crazy information, anything like that. He really didn't go into that. He could have, but he did not. And Rican just didn't like the fact that his name was in there. If you mention Rican's name, he's mad. And if you do say something about him, he's double times mad. There's not a scenario where it goes in another way. You mention the guy's name, you mentioned something he was around, he's all on you, he's all upset, he's yelling. Like, look at Ray. Ray's never really interacted with Rican deeply, right? They had her on the video. She did a comedy spoof. Did she say anything about Rican? Absolutely not. But guess what? He jumped all over her, right? And he let her have it. Every girl that was on that video, he went after like that. That's what I'm saying. That's why you and Dust are in that whole category, is because you simply just mentioned him. You don't agree with him. You might have a difference of opinion. Then he's mad. Then you're not with him. Then you're not cool. Then you got a problem. Okay, that was the whole deal with Rican. Here's the thing, and he knows this. I fought for him every single time. I gave him a million chances. Renee will tell you this. I gave him more chances than she gave him. I was the one that fought for him. I was the one that put him out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could have really, see, that's the thing. I could have really slammed Rican. I could have said a lot of things. But if you notice, every time I've been on, I have never slammed the guy. I've told the truth. And it always started with Rican needs help. And I told the truth. That's it. I never name called him. I never put him down. I never put him out. I never talked about his family. I never did anything like that. Not once. Not once. I always kept it right there. But yet he's upset. You know, and guess what? You have the right to be upset if you want to be. That's up to you. But the thing about it is, Rican, when you got upset, you took it personal. You went after people. You threatened people's families. You did crazy stuff. Yeah, I might have said, yeah, Brent needs a slap and he give him a slap back and forth, but I'm not actually going to do it. You know, I'm just like, oh, he's just so despicable. He just needs a slap to straighten him out. That's it. But I would never do it. But you're actually talking about hurting people, man, for real. You're willing to go to jail for it, and you're willing to go above and beyond for this stuff. That's not what you do, man. That's not what you do. That's not how you handle things. That is not what I taught you, and that is not what I instructed you. And you want to be a martial artist. First lesson and first rule, I always told you, control yourself. You're going to make mistakes, make it right. You're human. You're going to do things. You're going to slip up, but make it right. You have been walking in mistakes for a long time, and you have not taken any accountability or responsibility about it. And I know he's probably getting upset like, oh, why is Renee cussing you out?
Yeah,
okay.
Renee said the same thing I said about him, but he apologized to her.
That's right. That's why she's cussing him out. See, because he's not listening. And she's telling him the truth, what he needs to hear. And yes, I did tell him the truth. I said it more. I didn't cuss at him, but I did sit him down. And I told him, you need to get help. You need to leave the movie alone. You need to leave the comic book alone. And you need to stay off social media. And you need to back up. And you need to go take care of yourself. You really, really, really need some help, man. I cared for him. I told him that. You know what? He didn't do it. And I sat with him for 3 hours. I talked to him about this. And I said, you need to get it right. And see, the two of them sat there, because Laura was there too. And they were just like, oh, yeah, you know, like not even after. This is the day after the meeting with the 6, with that crash out. Okay. The next day I talked to him, gave him a night to sleep on it, came back the next morning. They still had the same vibe. None of them came out and said, you know what, we're sorry. We kind of embarrassed ourselves. We kind of embarrassed you. No, they were just business as usual. That's how they approached it. So I was like, you know what? And when I told them that they need to get help, you guys need to work that stuff out. It's really important. Praying for you. I gave them the most positive sound advice, all that good stuff. They still looked at me with that blank stare and still wanted to do what they wanted to do. And that's when I told them, Knights of the Dragon is over. I'm not a part of it. It could still go on through you guys. If you want to do it, help yourself, but I'm not a part of it. And they'll, oh, well, you can't do it without you. You're Knights of the Dragon. We can't do this show without you. Well, you should have thought about that before you guys made that move.
Right.
And then you're not trying to make it right. To this day, he has never apologized or make it right, not even to pass him. I won't talk to him. But because I got nothing else to say, I'm not going to waste my time. You know, I got better things to do. If you don't want to be on this ride, then don't be on the ride. I told him that. You don't want to be on this ride, don't be on the ride. I was the one telling him, listen, you got problems in the Discord. Yeah, that's right. Really? Yeah. Got an answer for you and a solution. Stay off Discord. Don't go on there. Don't talk to these people. Do not talk to these girls. I told him, don't talk to April, Melissa, whoever. I told him, do not do this. Do not do this. I told him. I fixed the situation with those same people, okay, for him. And he messed it up in 5 seconds. Ask them. They'll tell you. I went and did that, okay? I took care of things for him. I tried to help him out because I saw a young guy that was kind of lost, and he was kind of up there in age to be lost that long, okay? And I was like, he really got some work because, see, when I was lost, I was like a teenager in my very early 20s, like 21, 20. He's dang near 40. It's way too long, but I'm still going to try because You know my health conditions, right?
Yeah.
So
speaking of your health conditions, Freddie said, Drew, as a cerebral palsy fighter, you inspire me. This is my man, Freddie.
Oh, well, thanks, man. And I'm sorry you got cerebral palsy, man. That's a rough condition. And I hope I don't let you down, man. And whenever you need to reach out and say hey or anything, word encouragement, whatever I can do, please reach out and say hey. Seriously, I'd love to hear from you.
All right, I'm gonna give you 2 more minutes though, Drew, because I got to bring up answers so I could try to close this thing down.
I know. I'm gonna try to squeeze this in, but here's the thing. I fought for him. I fought for both of them. I tried to help him. What would Rican be and what would Laura be if I had not gotten involved?
That's a great
Would they
question.
have had YouTube channels? Would they have had all these things? No. And yet, this is what they do. And then I left it alone. I didn't say, remember, I disappeared. You remember that for a while. You didn't see me. I didn't say anything. I tried to let them be in their own way and see if they could take care of it themselves. And what did they do? Everything I told them not to do. I told Laura, don't go on Discord. It's a bad move. Here's why, here's why, here's why. She did it anyway. I told Rican, stay off of there. Stay away from these girls. Whatever happened, okay, fine. You're going to make it worse. All right? I told him that. He went and did it anyway. He made all these decisions. And the problem Rican has is that Rican makes his own problems. And then when they go bad, he points and blames everybody. You know, that's what he does. And I know you got to go, but I got one more thing I got to say before you let me go. So he was at the place buying some Sisher sweets or whatever the heck he was buying.
Some White House.
Is it that same 7-Eleven that Austin St. John fought off those little bank robbers or whatever the heck in the front of the store? Because you're acting like Austin St. John. Your call sign should be Tyrannosaurus from now on and not Dragonzord, because you disrespect Jason David Frank and everything he stood for. And if you want to question that, why are you fighting with his assistant and disrespecting her? That's what I got to say.
All
That's
right.
wrong.
Thank you, Drew, man. Wise words
You're
from
welcome.
Drew. All right.
That's the truth.
We're going to let my man Answer 06 close the stream. And let's go.
All right, so I got some notes. But beforehand, I'm waving a red flag. Because you started, and I'm going to finish. All right, so first to Renee, thank you for exposing Rican, giving us another side that we didn't see before. Right? All right, so I'm going to use an 8 Mile reference. I'm just going to tell him myself. There's nothing that you're going to sit there and put out about me that I'm not afraid of or ashamed of to know. But the other issues that I got to address first. You told me twice in that 37-minute conversation we had that you're going to keep Francis' name out of your mouth. And you fucked up and you did not do what you said you was going to do. So I'm telling you again, keep her name out of your phone. Same goes for the women in the Discord. Henry, in reference to the 10K that I just won, I would rather give you to take out the garbage.
Oh, gosh.
Not donate spaghetti. He's talking about all these bullies, right?
I'm a bully.
Yeah, he's talking about it, but he's talking about himself being a bully to all women. If he was a real man, go after the men. Leave the women out of it. Oh, I forgot. As Renee pointed out, no balls.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
The fucker thing that Renee mentioned, she got it confused. I said, while he was going on his rant with Renee, fucker, you called me first. And then that's how it happened. With you called me. You started the shit. She understood what I said. So I guess I'm hinting to something. The whole time you was crashing out, I heard everything you said. You're a fucking idiot. All right, going to education, right? You could tell how someone's educated, how they present themselves, how they carry themselves, how they interact with people. Obviously, he has done. To sit there and try to destroy his friend Drew the way
horrible, horrendous. He was using Drew
over a misinterpretation of a picture. And that's why I'm glad Drew had the balls to sit there and say, hey, show the pictures. There was nothing misconstrued there. You're so insecure of yourself. Maybe you're a closeted person that just need to come out. Maybe. But yo, just chill. All right. Friends, right? You're talking about friends and whatnot. Friends don't sit there and destroy friends. We try to lift them up, right? When they fallen, pick them up and try to guide them a little bit, but you don't sit there and tear them down. But you sit there and you collect the information so you can use it later to just try to destroy someone.
100%.
That makes no sense.
100%.
Again, boy behavior, not men behavior. Let's see. Remember how I referenced 8 Mile that I'll expose myself? Well, here, fun fact about myself. When I first got out of the Army in 2005, I didn't have a plan. I was homeless for 6 months. Got a job, didn't buy no weed, got a job, work, got an apartment, and boom, got into a career and it worked out. But yeah, I had my little lumps on the road, but I didn't sit there and...
You didn't blame the world? You didn't blame other people for your situations?
It was my fuck up. So I just dealt with it and then did what I had to do to sit there and get back on a better path. So yeah, I just owned my mistakes and like, all right, cool. It is what it is. And then got back on a better path. All right. All right. So my professional opinion on Rican, every time that he has a crash out, right? It is my opinion either he's high or coming off of a high or a withdrawal from a high. And I could say that because of the profession that I had in my military career and in my civilian career, working as a drug suppression team officer. So I'm familiar with the effects of different narcotics or different drugs and the effect that it has on the physicology of someone. So, yeah, if I say it, you can't sue me for it because it's my professional opinion because I'm trained. Legal advice. Here's some free legal advice. Even though I'm not a lawyer, I'll give you this one. Remember when I had that group? We had that group chat, and the 6 people was in there, and I said it several times during that chat. Hey, I do not consent to any recordings or divulges of the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If it be recorded, you make sure you say that at the beginning of the conversation, in the middle of the conversation, or at the end of the conversation. Then it can never be released. Free legal advice for you. All right. Let's see. Let me skip around real quick.
He cooking.
Let him cook.
Oh, no. I got to save that for the end. All right. So when it comes to family, friends, right? Keep them out of your mouth. You shouldn't be making threats. If you got problems with someone, you go direct with that one person. But I'm telling you now, come after mine, I got you. Red flag. I got you. I'll be your huckleberry on that one.
Holy shit.
Do not come after mine. Do not come after Henry's. Do not come after Dust. Do not come after Francis. You need to just stop and stand down and tell your goon squad the same thing. Because if I get hurt from any of that, how do you think that's going to be on you?
Oh, it'd be horrible for him. It'd be horrible for his family.
I'm not afraid. Between the tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, been shot at, been blown up at, had mortar rounds land near me. Not afraid. I don't even talk about my military side. I've been through worse shit in my life to be worried about someone that can't even get his own shit together. So stay away from Henry and his family, Dust, Francis, the woman in the court, and myself. You don't want to reap the repercussions of it. Stop. And then last thing. Well, maybe the last. Oh, yeah, the last thing. Like your dreams of Najeti, Power Rangers is dead. So just give up on it.
Holy shit.
Hey, freaking, fuck you.
my God. Oh my God, man. Oh my goodness. I never would expected that to be said. But there you have it, guys. What a stream. What a night. As you see, I got a hand. You can kind of see it right here. Just on me. All that good stuff. Drew, like, bring me up again. Man, like, can I go to sleep? Can I please go to sleep? Can I put my daughter in the bed? Can I put my daughter in the bed?
I'm gonna
Drew?
make this short and sweet. Oh, yeah. No. I'm gonna make this quick. One thing I forgot to touch on is this. You need to slow it down, Rican, because you were bothering people's families. And answer is 100%. I just wanted to back up. Stay away from Henry's family. Stay away from Francis. Stay away from anybody's family. Okay? Stay away from anybody's family. Because trust me, you don't know what people got and what they do. And they didn't even need to get to that. But you need to stay away because you are making some big boy threats that you cannot back up. And you're going to make an issue. You think you got your people out here on the street and all that stuff, whatever. But you can't beat the law. You can't beat the law. You need to understand that. I'm 10 years in, and you know this. Okay? 10 years. I just left the law enforcement convention. Okay? One of my closest friends is a police chief. Okay? What do you think will happen when you do some crazy stuff? You know that. Well, are you ready to take on the whole world?
He said
I don't think
he'll go to jail, do the time, and come out and be bigger than me than I ever was.
Hey, everybody says that. But doing the stuff that I've seen people that said that, and when they get sentenced, they cry like babies every single time. Orange jumpsuit and all.
Answer 06 says, "Come after me, I dare you. I'm off my meds."
Everybody wants to say that to sound like they got something and they're tough, but trust me, I've seen it, and they all crumble, all of them.
Yeah,
and you need to think about that. Stop doing this. Go get some help. Go admit yourself. Go get some help. Walk away. Treat people with respect and get your life aligned. Okay, that's what you need to do. You need to stop all this stuff. It's not looking good, man. It's bad. Your YouTube, whatever, your Nigetti, whatever, your comic book, whatever, it's over. Nobody's going to buy this anymore. Nobody's going for it. You have destroyed your audience. Not Henry, not me, not Answer, not Francis. You have destroyed your entire audience yourself. If you want somebody to blame, look in the mirror and point the hand up because it's pointing back at you. You did this to yourself. Everyone tried to help you and support you. You know, Shawn talked about that, how he supports you. All these people support you. Now they got a problem with you. You know why? Because you screwed them over and you broke everything they believed in. You broke it. And I hope you're happy. You did this to yourself. Now own it, deal with it, and move on. And stop making problems with people. I want to be done with this stuff, man. Let's get back to normal life. Not everything is Rican land, and not everything is about you. You're a selfish dude. Selfish. You've always been selfish, and you need to get over yourself on this. Renee's telling you, I'm telling you, stop it. Be a man. Be a man and deal with yourself. Let him cook. Okay? That's what you got to do. Stop it. Knock that stuff off. Henry, go to bed, man.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank
My
you.
little person.
She's knocked out. All right.
Oh, okay.
All right. Moses, man, I'm going to have to get you on the next stream, man. I'm about to go to bed.
Grandma, hey.
All right, guys. Awesome. This was a great stream. Sorry, Moses. I catch you on the next one. I'm about to go to bed. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We've been live for like 6 hours or four and a quarter. So anyway, guys, peace, love, happiness. Thank y'all for reacting to Rican's biggest crash out. It's going to get clipped up. It's going to be on the channel hopefully about tomorrow. And y'all have a wonderful night. Peace, love, happiness. Don't threaten people. Don't threaten people's kids. All right. Peace.